We've got more Premier League games to discuss from round 7. We've already shared our thoughts on some of the games, and now it's time to discuss the concluding games of this game week. And first off, Victor, do you think Crystal Palace can maintain their unbeaten run away from home against Everton, the only unbeaten side in the Premier League remaining?
Yeah, I feel like the Toffee's new stadium has proven a rough away trip so far this season, and I think this will be the case for Palace as well. It's another team. I mean, there's 9 of them. Yeah, it's yet another team that might suffer from the European hangover, and especially with a team that's inexperienced, it's their first time in Europe. I think Everton will probably be able to exploit that and get at least a draw. Basically, I'm backing Everton to at least not lose here. So I think there's a big chance of Palace's streak coming to an end. But a draw would not be a terrible result for them away to Everton, I think.
Fair enough. Anyways, over to you, Max. Going by their recent reputation, both of these teams have not been at their usual standard so far this season. But who do you think comes out on top between Newcastle and Nottingham Forest?
Actually, before yesterday, I would probably say that it's gonna be a draw. But looking at Newcastle form, I actually didn't really expect them even to get a point against Union. But destroying them 4-0 away, it looks like Nottingham Forest can offer pretty much nothing for them, especially since they're playing at home. So, yeah, it's not gonna be so easy, but I do see Newcastle winning this one actually.
That's a very bold one to say. But anyways, moving on to you, Victor. Wolves remain with only 1 point so far this season, the most terrible team so far in the Premier League. Do you think their misery is going to continue against Brighton?
Surely, right? I mean, I've also picked them for an outright in our prediction show, and I stand by that completely. Brighton need to be taken seriously at this point. They've beaten Chelsea and City already this season. I don't think there is any scenario in which they stumble against the worst team in the league.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, the Premier League is known for upsets and stuff like that. But yeah, this one will be very, very shocking regardless. And
Yeah.
just on a final note, Max, bookmakers have priced Manchester City as strong favourites to beat Brentford. But seeing how inconsistent City have been sometimes this season, do you think there's a chance of an upset?
It depends what you call an upset, because, yeah, I don't see Brentford winning this one, but if you consider draw as an upset, it probably can happen, because Man City won only one out of last 4 away games, and that was the game against Huddersfield, and it doesn't really say a lot. And while Brentford lost only 1 out of last 10 games at home, and that's kind of look like they can manage to draw here, but I definitely don't see them winning. So I'd say it's either draw or Man City by 1 goal, but not a big advantage.
Fair enough. Anyways, it will be interesting to see if Brentford can complete the double against the Manchester Duos. I mean, they've beaten United last time out. It would be poetic for them to beat City as well. And we'll just have to see how that one ends. But there you have it. Those are our thoughts ahead of the Premier League round 7, the final week of action before the international break. Join us in the comment section below. Leave your thoughts on what you think will happen in the next round of action, and we'll be sure to respond to you.